What's going on, y'all? It's Lodge Locks, and today we got another Prize Picks video for you guys, and I hope you guys have been staying tuned with the recent videos. As you guys can see, this is a little recap from the last two videos we've given you guys. As you guys can see, this was on the Thursday we uploaded, this was from the Friday that we uploaded, and again, both these videos smacked. As you guys can see, we gave you guys the Colorado duo with Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders, along with the TCU duo, Josh Hoover, and then Savion Williams. And then we gave you guys another play. If you guys didn't get to the Colorado one, we gave you guys another play with the TCU boys. Josh Hoover, Savion Williams, Cam Ward, Xavier, all over theirs. So again, both these four-man's cash. So again, hopefully you guys tailed one of these ones. And then in yesterday's video, unfortunately, we got hooked right here. We gave you guys Cam Ward again, this little duo right here. Obviously, they smacked. But unfortunately, Texas was just too good against this Colorado State matchup. I thought this line was going to smack, but unfortunately, they shut them out, so they didn't even need to play like majority of the second half of the game. A lot of these points and whatnot, all these yards basically were just from the first half alone. So they went crazy, but unfortunately they went too crazy and just didn't leave no hope and opportunity for Colorado State to just be in the game at all. If they would have scored a couple touchdowns, like two, I believe this one would have been a different outcome. They would have been able to put up more yards on the board, just really put it on them a little bit more, and just been able to hit this line for us. But unfortunately, that one just didn't go our way. But we gave you guys two different cashes, so hopefully you guys hit those ones. Those are both 9x payouts, so again, 18x in total if you guys tail both of them. So again, hopefully you guys benefited off those, and let me know if you guys got some earnings off those ones down in the comments below. And then we got another banger for you guys. I know it is only a one-game slate, as you guys can see for today. On this Sunday, September 1st, we got LSU versus USC. This is a great game. Love this matchup. As you guys can see, the spread is only 5 points, 4.5, and then the over and under is 64.5. So a lot of offense and whatnot, a lot of scoring is predicted for this game. Two high-powered offenses, and really not the best defensive teams as we saw last year. If you guys watch any college football, LSU and USC, they both gave up a lot of yards, especially against good competitive teams, and this is another competitive matchup, nice classic teams, and it should be a lot of offense, again, just flying through the air in my predictions, even though over and under has a lot of offense going out there. So the average is usually around like 50 or 40, and this one's all the way at 64.5, so again, great value overall. But before we hop into these picks, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. If you guys have been enjoying the videos and cash from any of those ones, it would just mean the world to me if you guys could drop that sub. And you guys could comment down below. It would really help me out, just get the algorithm flowing. It could literally be anything. Just comment something down below, get my channel out there to more people, put YouTube on people's homepages, and just help me grow overall as a creator for these caches that I've been helping you guys win recently. So with that being said, we're going to go hop right into the picks we got for today. Now, obviously, it's kind of simple. We're just doing that four-man correlation, which we've been running, like the plays I saw, or which I showed you guys at the beginning of the video. It's only a one-game slate. We don't have much to choose from. I was kind of looking at this Florida State and Boston one to run like a nice little two-day parlay, but I don't really like this matchup. It's kind of a weird one, and again, Florida State's pretty solid defensively, but Boston College also has some upsides on their team as well, so I couldn't really predict what's going on in that one. But again, on this game, I feel like there should just be a lot of guaranteed offense flying, so we're going to take the risk right here and just hop right into this one. So with the LSU side of the ball, we're going to be rocking with Garrett, obviously, over his 284.5. Now, this is a not new team. He was here last year, obviously, but again, he had Jaden Daniels, which was the pretty much best quarterback in all of college football last season in most people's eyes. Obviously, he went crazy, just did his thing. But as we see, this Wisconsin game versus LSU, this bowl game at the end of the season, which Jaden Daniels did not play in, this was a similar situation and matchup. I believe this one should be in. As you guys can see, Wisconsin versus LSU, similar total point cover. What is this one? 36. The point cover on this one's 64.5. So again, similar type of scoring on this one, and he had 395 passing yards. Similar defensive teams as well, just within the passing yards allowed aspect. So again, similar situation. I feel like this one should go this way as well, and he's proven that he could really air out the ball and just do his thing. So we're gonna be rocking with the over on his 284.5 passing yards. If we look at USC defensively against the ball being thrown, they're ranked 103 in passing yards allowed, giving up 246.4 to opposing teams. So again, that's pretty good value, especially with this type of quarterback and this type of offense. There's always going to be weapons going to LSU and USC, top recruits and whatnot. So again, there's going to be weapons, and he's a pretty good quarterback. He has proven himself, and not really worried about that. He did lose two main targets. As you guys know, Malik Neighbors, he got drafted to the NFL, and then Brian Thomas. So we got another player, though, coming up late, Karen Lacey. He's another good player. I really love him, and he should really be the wide receiver 1 in this offense coming up. So we're going to be rocking with him on the other side of the ball, or not other side of the ball, but for the correlation play. As you guys can see, this line's been fluctuating up and down. It was originally 276.5, now it's all the way at 280.5. So again, this one's been moving, and PrizePicks could tell that there's going to be offense flying and a lot of opportunities for him just throw the ball. So again, we're rocking with Garrett over him. And then with the duo, again, we're going to be pairing him with Karen Lacey over his play. Now, obviously, the target share with Malik Neighbors and them leaving, there's going to be a lot more opportunities for Lacey to just go out there and be the wide receiver 1. And I expect him to just do his thing offensively, run those routes, catch the ball, and he's going against, again, a weak team in USC and receiving your defense. So, again, there should be a lot of opportunities, even with Jaden Daniels as quarterback last season. He saw games where he had just great numbers. As you guys can see, 111 yards, 101 yards, 95 yards. And again, this was all with Malik Neighbors having a 32% target share, Brian Thomas 22%, and then Lacey only having a 10%. So again, he had a lot of competition, but again, these games he just showed glimpses where he could really just ball out and do his thing. But obviously, he was outshined by those type of receivers who are going to be stars in the NFL. Obviously, he is a younger one, but he's up and coming, and he should really fill in those roles. So I'm not worried about that. He's proven himself as well, so can't doubt him. He should go out there and ball as well. So these are my two that I'm rocking with for the LSU correlation play. Again, Garrett over his 284.5 pass yards, and then Lacey over his 72.5 receiving yards. So we're going to be rocking with them on that side of the ball. And then on the other side, on the USC end, we're going to be rocking with Miller Moss over his 290.5 passing yards. Obviously, he's a new quarterback as well. They had Caleb Williams there last season, which was another tremendous quarterback in college football, like Jaden Daniels. But again, this quarterback in the bowl game, he proved himself as well. He had 372 passing yards. It was another tight game around the similar situation with the 65 in total scoring. As you guys can see, 28-42. So again, a lot of offense flying through the air. And he has proven himself in these type of situations that he can throw the ball. And he is going against this LSU defense, who is actually worse in passing yards allowed. As you guys can see, they're ranked 118th, giving around 255 passing yards on average to opposing teams a game. So again, these two high-powered offenses, kind of similar situation to, I'm not sure if anyone watched this Arizona versus New Mexico game, but again, whenever you have two main teams that just love to throw the ball, New Mexico, obviously, new team and whatnot, but they're really ranked compared to Arizona, 21 versus not even a ranked team, and obviously the spread on that game was 31. But there was a lot of offense flying through the air because the whole situation of the defensive ends, the just CBs and whatnot, not really being very good. So again, that just leads to a lot of offense being flying, type of shootout situation, which we love to look for on these correlation plays, especially the same game ones. So that's kind of what I'm anticipating for this one right here. So again, Miller Moss over this play, love this one right here. He has proven himself, and the pass rate, this USC team loves to pass the ball. As you guys can see last season, the pass and run rate was 60 to 40%. So again, pretty good value. Anything over 50 is pretty good in college football. And again, this one's 60%. So again, great value overall right here. And I forgot to show the whole pass rate on this end of the ball. As you guys can see, 52 to 49. Again, not as crazy as the USC one, but again, still there. So again, little edge right there as well. And then with the opposing end, or his target that he's going to be looking at, I feel like Zachary Branch should be the one that goes crazy. Obviously, again, there was a lot of weapons on this team last year. Taj Washington, who was honestly one of my favorite receivers watching college football last season. He's not there no more, along with Brendan Rice. So again, Zachary Branch was the right wide receiver 3 in this type of situation with the 10% target share, compared to Taj Washington at 17 and then Brendan Rice at 15. This line should go up at least 5, I believe. So again, he should have a lot more target share. Zachary Branch, especially with him being there last season, he knows the reps and whatnot. He knows how this team works. So he should really fill in that wide receiver 1 position with these two guys leaving and just play a way bigger role, see more targets overall, and just be able to catch the ball, especially in this first game against a LSU receiving yards defensive end being ranked 118th. So again, pretty good game for him, pretty good matchup, and he has proven himself even last year. Obviously, he didn't get nearly as many targets as these other guys. Only, 47 targets on the whole season. But again, he showed some glimpses where he could he could just go out there, grab the ball, and do his thing. This line is fluctuating up and down as well. It started at 57.5, and now it's all the way at 59.5, so even PrizePicks knows that he's going to do his thing, just ball out. So that's the prediction for this game as well from my end. So Zachary Branch over his 59.5 receiving yards. We're going to be rocking with that as well for this nice little four-man correlation play that we're going to be giving you guys. So again, Garrett, Lacy over there, quarterback and wide receiver duo lines, obviously. And then on the other side of the ball, Miller Moss, Zachary Branch over his pass yards and receiving yards. So these are my four that I'm rocking with on today's video. Not really much else to break down. Again, this game should be a good one. If we go back to the game stats and whatnot, it should be a nice competitive game. Again, that's the really thing that hurts in college football is just the blowout situation. Kind of what I showed you guys at the beginning of the video, the whole Texas Longhorns. They were just going crazy, but unfortunately they went too crazy and just had to get their players pulled out early so they didn't get risk of injury. But this one should be a long, hard, fought-out game. A lot of opportunities for offense, just first quarter to fourth quarter. And again, their prediction is a lot of offense should be flying through the air. So not really much else to say right here. These are my four that I'm rocking with on today's video. Again, please drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. Again, it just means the world to me. Going to be grinding for you guys all college football season. So if you guys want to stay tuned with me, my channel, my content, make sure those post notifications are turned on to get notified right when these videos upload. And again, NBA, WNBA, college basketball, NFL, college football, these are my main channels that I upload, or main content that I upload on this channel. So again, if you guys are a fan of any of those, that's another reason why you guys can stay tuned with my channel and just drop that sub. So enough said. That is pretty much all I got for today's video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see today.